preferences have tended to be increasingly focused on relatively affluent students. In the early 1970s, when racial preferences were first instituted, they really were very focused on trying to find students who were the first in their families to go to college. Counselors really made a dramatic effort to reach into neighborhoods that they had not previously recruited from, schools that they had previously visited. But over time, preferences have become kind of jaded, I think. And there's been more and more tendency to simply admit the strongest students of any racial category and not pay much attention to socioeconomic status. And in the same paper that Steve mentioned, the New York Times, there was an article showing that the low SES students of all races, these students in the top row, were much less likely to even apply to elite schools than affluent students. So we largely see preferences now tending to reward students who are from very affluent backgrounds, frequently students who went to private schools, frequently students who are multiracial or immigrants. I refer specifically to black immigrants. There are an awful lot of Caribbean blacks and African blacks making up sort of the black presence in places like Harvard. So here again, I think affirmative action has strayed kind of from its original intent and become somewhat unmoored. So when we look at these various empirical aspects of preferences, I think we see lots of things where we really need to rethink what we're doing and recalibrate the way preferences work.
To date, affirmative action as we know it is the only response to all of the discrimination in housing and in education. And it's such a modest response. It's so tiny compared to the discrimination that happened. So why does race-conscious affirmative action matter today? It matters because it's one of few ways of ensuring fair access of African Americans and Latinos to higher education and elite institutions. It matters because of the enhanced future opportunities for African Americans and other people of color that comes with an elite education. African Americans who attend elite institutions graduate at higher rates than at less selective institutions and will enjoy brighter futures. The mismatch theory has been disproven time and time and time again, and I'll have more to say about that. The more successful African American graduates that exist, that are created, will help build the black middle class and will continue the process of closing those huge racial gaps in incomes and in net worth. Eliminating affirmative action further hurts rather than helps African American educational achievement.